Hello everybody and welcome to the other side of my kitchen. So I haven't done a series or video on my KonMari series in quite a while, so I thought I would pick back up kind of where I left off. So obviously this was set up to be a 6-month declutter challenge. Yeah, that didn't happen. I got sidetracked. I wanted to do the Fly Lady series instead, honestly because I saw an opportunity to take advantage of it and to get my house more in order as part of that. It has since been several months since I finished that challenge, and so now I'm wanting to go back to the KonMari challenge and focus more on that. So I thought, well, no better place to start with that since I'm in the Komono section. The Komono section covers so many different areas of the house because that's the thing with the KonMari process, is it's not focusing on areas, it's focusing on subjects of the house, I guess. So these items are like scattered throughout, but the kitchen does tend to stay the same. So the items that are in the kitchen do kind of stay in the kitchen for the most part, except for, you know, a dirty dish here and there that people carry out of the kitchen. But for the most part, everything's stored in the kitchen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I did a little research because one of my things is I want to do the KonMari process with my kitchen. However, we use our kitchen, and if I did a full KonMari sweep of it, I can't get it all done in one day, for one thing, and it would cause chaos in my house and around my family. So I decided I'm going to break this down into categories, which she said is fine in her book. She says if you need to, if the whole kitchen is a big thing for you, you can break it up into categories. So I have several different categories that I researched online because I didn't want to leave anything out. So I was like, okay, what are the different categories within the kitchen? And some of these kind of go together, so I may put a couple together one day or something like that. It just really depends on my time frame that I have available. So today I just have a little bit of time, so I'm going to do a simple one. But I've divided it up into different sections, so let me show you that. Okay, so again, I went online and basically used Pinterest to find most of this stuff. So, and you, of course, can go through her book, and she does break down several of these sections by itself, but I wanted to be a little more thorough with mine. So I've got mugs, glasses, utensils, racks, knives, jars, sponges and scrubbers, napkins and paper towels, pots and pans, stemware, water bottle and thermo cups, plates, bowls, baking utensils, baking pans and dishes, small appliances, storage containers, plastic bags, and I added aluminum foil, wax paper, etc. so that way I don't forget to do that at the same time. Disposable utensils, plates, bowls, and cups, reusable shopping bags, cutting boards, serving and cooking utensils, baking accessories, placemats, dish towels and rags, garbage bags, dish detergents, trivets and oven mitts, aprons. Then it's got miscellaneous, which is like straws, chip clips, etc. Mixing bowls, steamers, strainers, and sifters. They're all kind of things that have holes in them, so I put them all together. And lids, mainly for like your pots and pans and your storage containers. Alright, I'm also going to include my pantry as part of this because my pantry is also in my kitchen. So in the pantry there's oils, spices, sauces, and condiments, vinegars, flours, rice, grains, pasta, beans, canned goods, baking ingredients, teas, coffee, sweeteners, candies and chocolates, snacks, wines, liquors, and perishables. So those are the topics I'm going to be doing. Now today I'm going to go through mugs because I think that would be a small enough category that I should be able to get through it today. Okay, I do want to let y'all know that in some of this process, I may be setting things aside for my husband to go through. The reason why, and if you've watched my Fly Lady series when we talked about dinner time, you all should know that my husband cooks dinner. I don't cook. I do some baking, and that's, you know, every now and then. It's not like a constant, I'm always baking or anything like that. But for the most part, my husband uses most of the kitchen items. So because of that, there may be a couple of things that I'm like, I don't know if this is okay, so I may set it aside for him to look at when he gets home. When he does get home, I'll have him look at it because, like I said, it is going to be going one little category at a time. So with that, he shouldn't be overwhelmed with telling me whether or not he wants to keep something. And then we can go from there. So with all that being said, oh, and by the way, if we do end up, if I do set things aside, I will give you an update in the video after that one to let you know what we decided on. So anyway, let me show you my cabinet that's got our mugs in it. Okay, so this cabinet here just kind of has all of our coffee stuff here, and here's our mugs. So as you can see, we do have too many in here. So it is a good time to go through them and see how many we need, and keep what we love and get rid of the rest. So, and I do believe that was it. I don't think, yeah, there's no overflow there. So it's just this counter here, or the cabinet here. So I'm going to pull these out so you can see them better as I go through. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. We have 13 mugs total, and we don't have 13 people in the house, which is funny. Nor do we normally have 13 people over to have coffee. So I definitely need to get rid of some. Looking at this, she gives you different methods of going through these. So one of which is, what is your absolute favorites? Okay, well this one I already know is one of my absolute favorites. I actually picked it up at a thrift store. I was going to sell it on eBay and it never sold. So I decided, you know what, maybe that's a sign, so I'm going to keep it. And it's got like a Christmas theme to it, so obviously this is more of a Christmas type mug that I would use at that time frame, or at least when it gets cold. But I still love it and I still want to keep it. Now, my son Roscoe likes to drink out of this cup, so I already know I've got to keep that or he will kill me. So that one's getting kept. I also like this one because it's a pretty yellow color. I don't know why, it just speaks to me. So I like that and I want to keep that. This is my daughter's cup, and she really loves this this cartoon movie, which is The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, and she does come in from time to time and she'll have coffee, so I'm going to hold on to this for her. Alright, as for the rest of these, there's really not anything that I love too much. Obviously, you see we have a whole bunch of these. This is basically because we had a dish set that matched this, but we've since gotten rid of the plates because we kept breaking them. So my biggest thing is I want to look at these and make sure they're not broken or have any chips or anything like that. If they do, then I will get rid of them. That one looks good. Alright, that one also looks good. This one has a little chip in it at the end, so that one will go away. This one again looks pretty good. No problems with that one. This one also looks good. It does have a little scratch there, so maybe we will go. Oh wait, I see a chip right there that I missed. Okay, so that one's going away. Okay, and then this one still looks good as well. Okay, this one is for the Lodge thing. I know this is another one my son likes to drink out of, so I'll keep it for him. CRI, I don't even know what CRI is. Shortell. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to anybody here, so we're good with letting go of that. And then this one, I'm going to have to ask my son Kylan if he's okay with us letting go of it. If not, we will keep it as well. So I have a feeling he's going to lean towards keeping it because he wanted to... No, there was an Army one that he wanted to give my husband because he was in the Army at one point. Okay, so then yes, we're safe to let go of that. He'd gotten that just for free at a college thing. Okay, so this leaves us with this many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. So that still gives us... Oh, goodness. We got 3, 4, 5 coffee drinkers in the house that are here regularly. So that still gives us about 2 cups apiece. So that's a good number to keep. So I like it. So these are going to go back up in my cupboard where they belong because we do like where they're at, so I don't need to move them anywhere else. And so I'm going to go put these up right now. And I'll show you the results. Now everything is nice, neat, and in its place. I have my Christmas mugs that were back, the 2 Christmas mugs I have, they're in the very back. I will rotate them out when it gets closer to Christmas time, or at least when it starts hitting winter. I have my yellow mug in front so that way my husband will know, hey, I like this one. grab this one for me, please. And then my son's mug, it's the tallest, so it's really easy to see in the back, so he'll be able to pull that one out as well pretty easily. So this is the after, so as you can see, everything's nice, well in order, and a perfect amount for this little shelf here. So go declutter your mug.